Yes! Welcome to episode 10 of my Football Manager story. This is the story of BC Santa Cruz, the Pacific Pigs. Now, this episode is a good one. We're on officially the road to the playoffs, and we got a couple great matches coming up for us. Our first one's going to be against LA Galaxy. It's going to be our fourth meeting of the season. Right now the series stands 2 wins for us, 1 win for them. So let's see if we can officially put them out of their misery. I think this is going to be the last meeting with them of the season, and it is. But that's not even the match I'm excited for. The match I'm excited for is against Toronto FC, because in the league table here, as you can see, let's go to the Supporter Shield table. We're close to officially being the best team in the MLS. We have 54 points, they have 53 points. I know it's cut off, but it doesn't matter. It's just numbers. And so let's see what happens in these next 2 matches. Right now we're on the, in our last match we lost to Real Salt Lake. So we're technically on a beaten run, where we have just been beaten. And, let's get to this. Let's do this. Let's, another edition of the Northern California, Southern California Pig Galaxy rivalry. Last time we played them, we won 4-0. So, a couple of notes here. We're definitely suffering for some problems. It's the road to the playoffs, and unfortunately, Jamir Haika is injured. He's going to be out for 6 days and 2 weeks. Vaco, who's by far our star striker, 2 to 3 weeks. So, it's a problem with MLS, and I've noticed, in MLS you can tend to go on really big runs in the middle of the season, but for some reason at the end of the season, it's just, I think the fatigue starts hitting in, and that's when really, it's tough in the MLS because you want to build a lot of squad depth, but you end up kind of getting, let me see, I want to show you all the salary cap and kind of where we stand. If I think it's under player registration, yes. So as you can see right here, so we can only have a maximum team salary of $74,000, and we're at $72,000. We can only have 9 internationals on the team. We have 9. So who we got is who we got for the rest of the season. And but so far they've done well for us. So yes, back to the team. We've lost a lot of good guys, so I've gone ahead and I moved Erickson, who I've been playing as a wingback, but I moved him to that advanced playmaker role, and I put the magic clue in at wingback. So, it's not ideal we got Ameriqua in, which is, hey, I don't know if he wants to play for us or not, and my fan fell down. Let me put that back up. Gotta keep cool in here. Okay, let's do this. Submit the team. Let's let this begin a new winning streak. Let's see if we can win out the rest of the season, even in the MLS playoffs. I know I'm greedy, but okay, so as we know, they have pretty good guys. As you can see, Gio Dos Santos, Jonathan Dos Santos, the Dos Santos brothers, and the Trader, still looking like a traitor. But let's do this. Again, novelties in our lineup. Erickson at advanced playmaker, Quincy Ameriqua in, starting for Vaco. Pep talk. Have some fun. Have some fun. No reason not to have fun. So let's see, let's get to this. All right, so Football Manager 2019, pretty exciting. I'm very curious if they actually made some real changes to the game, or if it's just going to be, like the last few Football Managers, which were essentially kind of rehashes of the last ones. Football Manager 2018, they're like, we added squad dynamics. It's like, you changed the game. But I don't know, there's definitely a lot of stuff I would like to see, I think, just to add more playability. I think, I know I've talked about it in some other episodes, I would love to see, how cool would it be if they had an owner mode? Like, you could be the coach, or you could be the owner, and you have to hire the coach. You have to do all of that stuff. I think that would be pretty fun mode to add. I would also like to see, how at the end of the season, they have, like, the best goal of the season, and you can watch the top goal. How cool, I know I'm talking a lot, but I wanted to talk about Football Manager 2019. How cool would it be if at the end of the season, and I imagine it wouldn't be too hard, obviously it's easy for me to say, oh, Erickson? Erickson with the goal, yes! He came in for that advanced playmaker role, and the traitor Bingham couldn't even hold on to it. So LA, you can have him. Great. gave it over to the Magic Clue. From the wide area, he crossed it, Siani cleared it right to Eriksson, and Eriksson shot it, and it looked like it took a deflection. Great start. So yes, I think it would be cool at the end of the season. I imagine it wouldn't be too hard to program, but if they could collect, why not make a montage? How cool would it be if you could have like a montage of all the games that you had, like they took goals from each of the game, and you could watch I just imagine, I had an American football game in 1998 that could do it. I'm pretty sure Football Manager 20 years later could try to do it. Oh, Cody has a chance. Oh, misses it. So that'd be cool. Some sort of, finish the season, and and they would have a montage of all the goals you scored. I think that'd be awesome. I know I've seen other people request this. I think it would be a great feature for Football Manager if you had a little trophy case sort of a deal. An own goal. Oh my gosh. Mitt Romney with an own goal. Now, this is funny because the first time we played him, Mitt Romney got an own goal. So right now, Romney is the top scorer for us when we play LA. We love him. I've been secretly paying. Look at that. Beautiful. We crossed it. And he was like, you know what? I don't like playing for this team. Let me just slot this in. So, 2-0. I know a lot of people have talked about this, but in Football Manager 2019, it'd be cool if there was a trophy case. So you can see all the trophies you won, and maybe you have this little interface that has all the trophies, and I think it'd be cool if you could click on the trophy and then it has the corresponding match that you could watch highlights of. I think that'd be fun, especially for people to do the saves that last a really long time, that just, and maybe they can even play music, like that one lady that does that song when the dogs are all dying. It could be like a montage of your title wins, and be like, I will remember you. And then the Moonman would come in, and he'd just be all like, one can only dream. But yeah, I think I'm still trying to think of other features that I think that would be cool for Football Manager 2019. A wish list. It's like my little Christmas list. I'm talking to the Football Manager Santa. Ooh, Fernandez. Oh, nothing. I just feel like there's so much more they could add to this game. And bring back diving headers on offense, not just defense. I want my guys to be able to score diving header goals. I just hope they don't change it too much in terms of, because, again, I found such a good formation. But, it wouldn't be fun if you didn't have to adapt. Okay, Fernandez tries to steal it. Jonathan Dos Santos finds Alessandrini, and Tyler with a phenomenal save. Camara has a chance. Oh, another save from Tyler. Wow, on fire. His hands may as well be Mickey Mouse hands, because the guy can cover a lot of area. Are we in LA? It doesn't even look like they have many fans. Derich plays it out to Alashe. Alashe has the ball. He gives it to Dawkins. Dawkins gives it to Fernandez. Fernandez. Eriksson. And it ended up going nowhere. All that for nothing. Fernandez is playing because Godoy is suspended. But I think Fernandez is probably... I think he's a great backup. We have definitely great depth at that ball-winning midfielder position. Okay, ball stolen. Eriksson has it. Gives it to Florian. Florian back to Tyler. Tyler, he's thinking. He's using his legs. He gives it to Alashe. Alashe finds Dawkins. Dawkins pushes it up to Williams. Williams dribbles down with the ball. He finds a Miracle. A Miracle gives it to Cody. Cody passes it back out to the Magic Clue. The Magic Clue gives it to Fernandez. Fernandez puts it out wide to Williams. Williams got to cross it. And then Cody taps it in. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. If I were a tap dancer, I would start tap dancing, because that's essentially what he did. Just remove all the LA defense, and he just, Cody, the Austrian Rocket, kind of just did a little Austrian tap, and just, boop, nothing. I'm going to make sure, I may have, I'm going to put it back on key highlights, because again, I don't want, this might take forever. And I remember the first 2 episodes took a long time because the matches were taking forever. So accidentally left it on extended highlights from the MLS All-Stars match. All right, 3-0. Definitely cannot be complacent, though. I'm not going to say, I'm going to say I'm very pleased. They're very happy. We're just going to have to watch ourselves and not let this get out of hand. Because you never know in this game. You really cannot say for sure that you've won. Okay, and we start off with the ball, but it does not matter because I doubt that this will be a highlight. The Stash has secretly been a great player for us. He's, he struggled at times, but gosh, I'll never not play him. As long as he has that mustache. If the game all of a sudden took that mustache away, then get the hell out of my team. Okay, LA with the ball. Okay. And Giovanni did nothing. I had a feeling. Ooh, you know what would be cool too? If they made the game more immersive. Like, okay, like, I never understood, like, so in Football Manager, you get a contract, you sign a contract, but it doesn't really do anything other than just, like, help boost your reputation. But, like, I should be able to do something with that Football Manager money. There should be a little Football Manager world where I could buy, like, you know, a Football Manager, you know, inside the game. I could have, oh! This is America. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Quincy America with a goal. Got the assist from Clue. Wow, Magic Clue is having a great game. I think this is his, not his second assist, the other, but he's been a great presence in the wide areas, and we are absolutely just, I don't know, give me a superlative for absolute destruction. This is a pig feeding frenzy. Right now, LA have been made pig feed. Okay, so 68th minute. I'm going to step back a little bit. Let's get the tired people out. Clute is tired. Let's give Lima, who now has more opportunities with the injuries. Dawkins, also tired. He does a lot for us. I'm going to put in Uale, who hasn't really had a lot of chances. And let's stop. Let's sit with that for right now. Let's see if we can... last time we played them, another 4-0 victory. So last 2 games, we've scored 8 goals. They have scored... Okay, Erickson with the ball, passes it up to Cody. Cody gives it to America, and America nearly just pokes that past the traitor. Ooh, oh boy. At this rate, we're looking great for the playoffs. It's the road to the playoffs. We only have 8 games left in the season, and we're close to being the top team in the MLS. And if we win that, we'll win the Supporters' Shield, which means that even if we have a bad playoffs, we will automatically be qualified for the North American Champions League. Okay, 80th minute, let's get one more sub in. We're kicking butt right now. We got a couple tired guys. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put Queeberg in, because I think it's most important, especially in this formation, that the wingbacks stay the most fresh, because they do the most running, and if they get tired, then LA's speedy wingers are just going to just, you know, own those sides. Jonathan Dos Santos, free kick goes over. Come on, one more goal. Let's do this. All of our guys are fired up. The body language is good. LA Galaxy's body language is terrible. And look at that. They've had 18 shots. We've only had 9. Only 4 shots on target for us. That means every shot we had on target this match went in for a goal. It's not pretty. You know, I wish we had probably, you know, gotten more shots. But hey, I'll take it. 22 fouls. We roughed them up. They're going to come out being like, my arms, they hurt. But now we can get to the epic match I've been waiting for. Because I knew we had LA. But I think this is going to be a real test, this next match against Toronto. Because, you know, they have... most of the guys I used in the All-Star game were on Toronto. So it's going to be a tough one. It could be a championship match preview. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, Williams is on fire. Look at that, 8.90. And he had 1 assist. You know, I will say your defensive work. For me, if any of the midfielders or strikers get above 9 on the rating, I praise them. If it's defender and they get above 8, I praise them. Keepers above 7. Okay, so let's, I think we got a little bit before. I'll clue back in if anything interesting happens, but I will see you for the Toronto match in a second. Okay, whoa, really quickly. Apparently Toronto, the team we're about to play, is trying to unsettle us. They want my man Stash over here, and, you know, they're going to have to keep their dirty paws off him, because he's all mine. Quickly coming in, one of my backup defenders, Jimmy Ogford. He's played a few games. He's not happy, so let's see if we can keep him happy. So a lot of the times when I get these, I've found that if you say that a player is playing better. So here I'm going to say, unfortunately for you, Fatai Alash is just playing well. So I'm going to say he's just playing better. And I'm not going to just take that guy out because you're like wanting to play a little more. And he's like, okay, boss, good. See, I'd say when you get those, just say, hey, you got someone already playing, they're playing better, you're good. Oh my gosh, and here we go. This is a disaster. Simon Dawkins injured on Jamaica duty. A hip injury, out 2 to 5 months. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the rest of the season. Talking about injury. I'm going to be like, don't worry about your injury. I know these things can be frustrating. Focus on the recovery. And then he says, I'm completely focused. Okay, I'm not going to even go to that racist point. He says, I'm focused on my recovery. All right, we lost Simon Dawkins. And some sad news here. We got Wondolowski. He's also upset. He says he's achieved everything he can at BC Santa Cruz. You know, he's definitely going on strength. I do definitely feel like this is his last season. So I will say, we got you. I'll definitely let you go at the end of the season. And he's like, man, Moonman, you may look like a freaking crazy killer, but you're awesome. Okay, here we go. This is it. If this is not a final, I don't know what is. We got the best in the West versus the beasts of the East. Santa Cruz and Toronto. We have 57 points, they have 53 points, but we played 27 matches, they played 26. So if we're going to win this one, I feel like, you know, despite some bad late season collapse, I think we might be the best team in the MLS, but it's going to be tough. We're going to be playing in Toronto. All right, we lost Simon Dawkins. I'm bringing Anibal Godoy back in. He did not play the last game through suspension. And we have Jamir Haika back. Thankfully, we definitely needed him. How about Valko? Valko, he's still injured, so we're going to leave him out. We're going to put in Haika for Wehan. I'm going to move Eriksson back to that wing back role. I'm going to put in Haika at that advanced playmaker role. That might be what loses us the match. Hey, you got to take risks like that sometimes. So let's see what happens. Yes, I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. This is for the MLS title. Not really, I mean, there's still matches in hand, but I think we're in pretty good shape if we can beat them here. But they got a team. Not only are they using a 5-defender formation, they've essentially copied us. We're now the copied team in the league. Everybody's talking about the Moonman and his tactics. They got Altidore and Giovinco up front, Michael Bradley in midfield, Gregory Vanderweeld as a wingback. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Whatever, let's do this. Let's show them you don't need a lot of money. You don't need big names. You just need a big old pig heart. Go out there and carry straight from where you left off. Okay. Let's do this. We are in our away kit, which was cool in the match recap. Again, me and Goo noticed that we got to play with our third kit finally, our purple kit, which was fun. We got a couple matches with that. Oh, wow. And 1 minute in, Josie Altidore already scores. Toronto. But hey, you know, we've come back. We've had a few comebacks this season, especially that epic one against Atlanta, so it ain't over till it's over. Ellis passed it up to Giovinco. Giovinco gave it to Altidore, and he just hammered it, and Tyler just didn't react quick enough. Okay. So maybe Magnus Eriksson should have stayed in that advanced playmaker role, even though that had nothing to do with that goal. You know, all I can do is second guess myself. Look at that though. In the Western Conference, we by far, I think, 12 points ahead of Portland in the Western Conference. I think we have definitely topped our division, that's for sure. Now, it's cool in the MLS for playoffs is the top 2 teams in the conference. Oh! Giovinco with a cross and Altidore with a goal. We are 20 minutes in, 2-0 down. You know, Dawkins. We lost Dawkins with that hip injury. That was really unfortunate. I feel like we're just lost a bit of creativity in the middle there. Maybe that's not why we're not getting a lot of highlights. But yeah, so MLS playoffs, top 2 teams of the conference, for the first round of matches, they don't have to play. That'll be from 3rd to 6th place. But then we'll play, you know, whoever wins those matches. So well, we're looking good to top our division. And nice, the Stash heads it out. Fernandez runs onto it. Here we go. We got to start a counterattack, you guys. And that is not how you start a counterattack. Alasha with the ball passes it back to Tyler. Tyler is going to look to start something from his own end. And he gives it to Eriksson out wide. Eriksson passes it up, and he finds Ameriqua. Ameriqua's shot is too weak. It's too weak. Ameriqua. Sometimes Ameriqua, I'm still having an iffy relationship with that guy. I know I'm trying to do some team bonding, but he never wants to like do any team bonding with me. You know, I'm like, hey, Quincy, come over. You know, I'm gonna watch some movie, and he's never into it. Halftime here, and thankfully we are definitely not playing well. 9 shots for them, 4 for us. Possession though is even, but they've made the most of their possession. Pep talk, I'm gonna say assertively, come on, we're better than this. Everybody's fired up, and because they know, we all know. It's like we went on a 16-game unbeaten run, and this is our first real test, and we are not, you know, but I'm not, you know, luckily, you know, if we do end up playing Toronto in the championship, we're gonna learn from this. We're gonna just be a much better Pacific Pigs team. So far, just all right. Let's see if we can get some good offense here. Youngworth gives it to Eriksson. Eriksson passes it up to Heika. Heika gives it to Fernandez. Fernandez back to Godoy. Godoy passes it back to Tyler. We are really struggling to move through their midfield. Tyler, though, pumps the ball along. Heika ends up with it. He passes it out to Williams wide. Williams finds a Cody. Oh, that's a penalty. And let's see. Who do we want taking the penalty? I'm going to go with Magnus Eriksson because everybody else's body language is not very good. I want someone composed. Just zen. He's Swedish, and he did it because he's Swedish. No other reason. Second goal of the game of the season for Magnus Eriksson. Great penalty. We're back in it. We pulled one back. Okay, see, it's not over. You know, Toronto thought they were running away with them. It's like, hey, we're number 1 in the West, so, you know, don't think that this is done yet. Okay, let's see. A lot of people having bad games. Who do I take out? I'm going to go first. Oh, we are just... Okay, I'm going to move Eriksson back to the advanced playmaker role, and I'm bringing in the magic clue. And let's see what happens. Let's see if we can equalize here. But I'm definitely going to need to change more soon. Okay, let's put in another sub. That didn't do anything. Okay, I'm moving a Cody to the poacher, and we're bringing in Wando. Officially is going to be his last season here with Santa Cruz. It was his first season technically, first and last season. And I don't know, I think we put in one more sub, but we really don't have. I'm going to put in Ueo for Godoy, and this is it. This is to tie this game. If we lose this one, it's not over yet. If we win, if we can somehow pull off a win, I feel like we have the Supporter Shield trophy. But Giovinco has it. Oh, and that's a penalty, man. Who was that? Was that Olache? Someone just ran him over. He didn't even try to get the ball. And and he hit the post. I like to call that a big ass whiff. Great job, Giovinco. Good job. I know you secret. It's because he played for me in the All-Stars game, and we had a good time, me and him. And we're about to get scored on again. Oh, okay. Yeah, me and Giovinco, we had a good time. We played on the All-Star game together. He's just the Moonman. They're both the same height. You know, he secretly loves Santa Cruz. He couldn't score. He couldn't bear to score on us. We're going overload. Let's get this. Let's equalize here. Come on. We're putting everything you got, guys. Right now, if I could cue some sort of Braveheart speech, I would, but I'm too lazy to find it. And so far, it's not looking good. I thought maybe we could go for the hat trick of wins, but hey, one last shot. Williams throws it in. Oh, Ueo. Oh. And we lost to Toronto. The battle of the first place. First place in the East, first place in the West goes to Toronto. But hey, I'm going to say this now. We're going to see them in the MLS championship match. I have a feeling, but it wasn't meant to be today. So let's see what that does on the table. Pep talk. You know, I'm going to say it was unlucky. And that pleased everybody because, you know, I can't be too mad. We went all the way to Toronto. we didn't get completely destroyed. It looked like it might be a complete, rout, but we ended up with a respectable result. So let's evaluate here what happened. So in the league table, supporter shield. Okay, again, I know it's cut off. Right now we are at 57 points. They're at 56, but we've played 28 and they've played 27. It was unfortunate, but still, good episode. We had a great game against LA Galaxy. We did lose Simon Dawkins, but I feel like we're managing the injuries well. So this was episode 10. I'm trying to think about this next episode and how I'm going to do this. We've got 6 games left until the playoffs. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do another episode. Not right now, of course, but I think in this next episode, episode 11, we're going to see a battle against Bolts and the Earthquakes, the Houston Dynamo, and then, hey, why not? Wayne Rooney's new team, even though he won't be playing in this Football Manager, but he's United. And let's see if we can solidify that supporter shield, or if Toronto ends up running away with it. But hey, I'm pretty sure we're qualified for the playoffs. It's all good. Beat Santa Cruz, y'all. Thank you for watching.